this is the first game for XTP and Fugal. What? Where's their missing card? So it's a priest against a mid-range shaman. I think this is a ghetto priest. Okay, so that's two totem golems out early for the shaman, and not much of an answer for the. He puts out the Argent Horse Rider, probably setting up for a Shadow Madness next turn, unless that's a taunt. Nope, it's not a taunt. So he
Oh.
places here. Hello. So choice here is either coin out Holy Nova or Shadow Madness to kill the two totem golems.
I'm not Fugal's friend. I can't spectate cards he has, so I can only commentate on what
The priest has.
has.
You can add him. I'll tell him.
What's his ID number?
FOOGLE 1771. So he coins out the Holy Nova to clear the board, and that's it.
There you go.
Got it.
So, Fugal is a mid-range shaman. All
Yeah,
right.
it is. Okay, so that's a lot of board again. Uh, this is a ghetto priest for XTP.
Yeah, it is control, old school control, right?
So what's the play here? Museum curator,
So,
hope for a good one.
curator and try to find something.
Or-
Thought steal also, but what could
That's
you hope to thought steal?
Yeah, it's too much mana. I should have. If I were playing, I would have used the curator first.
You probably would have done both either way, but
In
seeing what you can get to the curator first.
Not in that order, yeah.
Same thing either way. What?
Oops.
Well, okay then.
That was a misclick.
Well,
Today in awkward.
okay. That was a thing.
Do you put down
Well, I
another
don't think
thing?
you can really get punished, even for leaving the curator live.
It's a pretty good mind vision turn, I think.
Get a hex.
If he gets a hex, he'll probably regret. Oh, regret.
Well, this is the only other good thing you want. Valiant doesn't do much for you.
Could have been a ton
Can
of
actually
trouble.
buff the Flame Tongue. Should probably be a Valiant turn. Since buff all. Nah. You only have 2 totems out. No, you'll have 3 totems out.
Yeah, it's a full
You have Valiant turn.
and the two things can clear the two taunts on the priest's side.
I suppose you're hexing this because you're afraid of mass AoE
Mm.
with coming from the priest, which can easily wipe the 2/5/5 taunts of Shaman.
Ouch, that's five to face, or is it? Will it clear? Five to
No,
face.
just leave the 1/1. Alright. Next turn, you actually have lethal if the priest can do much.
He's gonna hex the 7/7, I think.
He has to.
Yeah,
Then, even with that hex, how much damage is that?
that does nothing.
5, 3, 2, 2. Oh, 15. No, not lethal then.
Yeah, but that's. I think this is no, he doesn't have enough mana for a Valiant and a Hero Power.
Yeah, that's true. But more totems on the board. Very annoying. And he gets to draw a card too. Having no
The
answers.
healing totem doing so much work. I think this is a thought steal and hope for no, it's still lethal. I think even if he gets a Holy Nova or an
Not really
Excavated
much you
Evil.
can do. Activated Evil do much.
No,
There's still
it's
two
still
five
lethal.
fives on the board.
It's still lethal.
Yeah.
I think it's
5
just
mana, you'd use the other 2 mana to heal up.
it's just thought steal for lulz. Doomhammer.
Ooh. Wow.
Nah, it's still lethal.
Yeah, Doomhammer, sacrifice yourself. Greater glory.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I guess that is since the priest doesn't know what the shaman has.
Yeah. And he draws into a rock biter too for lethal. Even if he didn't get the rock biter, the Valiant would have buffed the other totems and it would still have been lethal. So that's 1-0 in favor of Fugel.
Has a very slow hand, judging from. Oh, match number 2.
So Druid against Druid. I think these are both Cthulhu Druid.
Cthulhu
Druids.
Druids?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay, alright. Be a pretty straightforward match then.
Would you say that the first one to get Cthulhu out would have the advantage, or the first to what? How do you play against?
Actually,
How do you play this
yes.
matchup?
In the mirror, it's all about your tech cards. If you have an answer to your enemy's Cthulhu, but really, it's a race to whoever can get Cthulhu out. But I'm not sure if these decks run silences or mulch, GH.
I don't think so.
Hard removal. How rampy.
What happened? I think my game froze.
Think out about coining something because you have 3, 2.
Okay.
You can actually coin out wild growth because after that you can, uh, yeah,
Can drop the
use the Twilight Elder.
yeah.
Twilight Elder.
I'll
For
have
the
to
druid, it just seems like a
I'll have to
wild
reconnect
growth
again.
turn. The wild growth, not the slow ramp, will help them eventually.
Okay, so he got to put out the.
Well, since both druids just ramped out pretty the same matchup, just a turn faster. Problem is Oogle has a better curve.
Yeah. So everything going face.
Ooh,
I think it's.
even a really good pickup for Fugle.
Yeah. You drop the Cthulhu
With that, you
skeleton.
you can ensure the
On the
plus
Klaxi
10-10
next turn.
on
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
wrathing to deal 3 damage to that too is
Yeah.
also okay.
And he drops the other Beckoner.
He'll be bored. Yep. All right.
Oh, such a bad draw.
Barrel rage to kill the 3/3.
Yeah.
Not much else you can do this turn. Theoretically, you can just pass, but slow of an answer. Then Fugle does really have good draws this time.
Yeah. Next turn, would you drop Klaxi or the Cthulhu
Klaxi, just
skeleton?
because it's a bigger board presence. And you know that Druids don't have answers to their own big minions.
Hmm.
Harder to deal with.
Yeah.
Again,
That
does
that
not
that'll
much.
just die to the 410.
Uh, Question is if you want to trade the Beckoners and bite, or
I would
Klaxi to clear.
I would have attacked the Beckoner just so it's down to 1 HP. And then you could have cleared it
Bite.
next turn.
Well, ramping out. No, wait, ramping out this turn doesn't really do much because in turn 7 you're still playing Ancient of War.
So he just saves it for the late game draw.
Yeah, for late game draw. Because problem with Cthulhu Druids is a card cycle.
So he's playing Becklor on curve. What's turn 8 for him? Nourish?
And he's
Nourish
getting
draw 3.
value off of it. So you can actually clear the Vectors with a swipe.
Yeah. Or is he...
Swipe and a bite.
I'm thinking he'll probably play a taunt.
It'll also be okay. But you'll still have to
Deal with the
deal
2 4
through.
6s.
Yeah, deal with the 2/4/6s. So it's either being about a more aggressive playstyle where you swipe and clear the board now. Proactive. Reactive, rather.
Is it a taunt? Yeah, it's a taunt.
And then I guess he'll just. Oh? Hmm. Doesn't need to, but alright. 1/4/6 on the. Ooh,
Oh,
nice pickup.
he gets his own ancient.
But again, Fugel's Druid having initiation, better spot, even has a Sylvanas,
Yeah.
which makes it awkward for the Cthulhu to deal with.
Yeah, it's gonna be a turn 9 drop. Not sure actually if it's a turn 9 drop. Oh, he's dropping it now.
Yeah, I would drop it now. Awkward.
Would you innervate swipe?
Would I? Would I innervate swipe?
To clear the Veclor or the
I suppose I would because, from my standpoint, I'm not really thinking that swipe's gonna kill a lot of minions. Right now, swipe can easily deal with the board.
yeah, he can kill the Ancient of War. Nope, it doesn't.
He can still kill the Ancient of War with a bite. Oh, okay. Right. You can kill the Ancient of War with a bite from the Ancient of War, the Divine Shield.
Would have played Nourish first. Why
Well,
is why is one card face done for me? What?
ooh, face the Shambler. Wipe. Alright.
Get rid of the Darnassus.
Alright, and get the Ancient of War. Yeah, it's perfect. No, not really, actually.
Well,
Either thing is good.
either way. Oh
Yeah,
my
either
god.
thing is good. That's difficult.
I would.
I would use a bite. Yeah, the Divine Shield and a bite.
Yeah. And then he takes 10.
Yep. Because
Uh,
even at this point, playing your own Cthulhu would just be too slow. Was there a good answer here? Alright. And then copy it off. You can have 2/5/7s with
oh, it's an Arakoa. I can't see it. I have to reconnect again. My game is bugging out.
okay. Yeah. So XTP played a Dark Arakoa and a Klaxi.
Yeah, but I think there are too many threats on the board for on Fugel's side for it to
That
actually
that
matter.
there are. Alternatively, he could have just Klaxied and faced the Shambler the Klaxi. That way he'd have a 4/10 and a 4/10 with Taunt. Good. But also being able to put out your Cthulhu right away is good.
He's looking for something.
It's not so much as looking for something, rather just to draw a card. Not much you can do with your hand. Good top deck though. Go face.
The game bugged out for me again. Oh my god, really?
And that is game with an innervate swipe. Perfect lethal.
So exactly though.
Yep. And that is game 2 in favor of Fugel.
The game is the game is crapping out on me. I'm not sure why.
So I don't think XT played badly, it's just that he got a really bad curve from the start.
Yeah. So
And
it's
Fugel could play a lot of things on curve.
yeah.
So again, he's running the Cthulhu Druid.
This
How
is
will
a
it do
Reno
against
lock.
the Reno lock? Do you
This is
think?
a Reno lock.
But what kind of variant of Reno lock is it?
I don't
Thune Reno lock and a Zoth Reno lock. Reno lock with power overwhelming and Leroy Jenkins.
So he coins out
Suppose you
the
coin
first
out
beckoner.
Beckoner.
Yeah, because you can play the second one on curve next turn.
Problem is the Warlock does have a Doomsayer. Very good to have. Save it for a later time. Knowing that Druids don't have hard removal.
Yeah.
Would you play Doomsayer now?
I would play the Doomsayer this turn. Because
Nice.
he shouldn't have an answer for it yet.
Has Reno already.
Unless he has Wrath.
Yes, he is
He's healing up.
continuing to play to stall and more value of Doomsayer.
Would you draw?
No, you'd either play Doomsayer or heal yourself up because the 3/3 can trade
Here.
into the.
To one of the 2/3s. No? He's gonna clear?
Trade in both. Two. There you go. All the late game answers. More taps.
Doomsayer.
Alright. Yeah, that's good. Turn 4 is usually a big turn for
You can
druids.
innervate out the druid with charge and clear the.
Yes, and he'll probably do that maybe.
No,
Or he'll just take it like a man. Alright, cool.
no, no, don't clear. Okay, I thought he was gonna clear.
Yeah. Didn't need to take this, I think.
I would have coined out the druid.
Fight fight it. Because XTP is thinking he can race him down? Possibly.
What?
But Fugel knows that this druid won't have any burst.
Mm-hmm.
Savage Roar,
Oh, here's a
or
play.
any of.
Would you want to brand Claxy?
Would you want to brand Claxy? Hmm. Why not? Get yourself a 415.
Yeah, but knowing that it's a Reno lock and he probably has removal like Seven Soul.
Yeah, that's true. But
At least that's one less removal for something bigger like a Cthulhu or an Arakoa or the Ancient of War.
yeah, that's true. 415. But I'm thinking. Hmm. Because I'm thinking a Faceless Shambler is also nice for it. Actively using cards.
Yeah, you can also innervate Claxy and then face the Shambler. So that's two for
Yeah.
4/10s.
Yeah, you have a two 410s and the other one has taunt.
Yeah,
Yeah, also good.
pretty big minions. Um, Tap Drake or Veclor. Oh
Silence
no.
that, punish it. Turn it back into a 1/1.
Yeah. Nice
Because
silence.
there's not much else you're looking to silence against the Druid. Thune Druid, rather. Other than taunts.
So effectively wasted an innervate on that.
Possibly. Problem with the brand play is that it ties to the Spellbreaker.
Yeah, yeah. But what else are you trying to brand in this other than the Veclor?
In this scenario, I suppose there isn't much. So just try to get value off of it, which is an additional +2.
Oh look, look, he has an MC tech. So I'm not sure if XTP knows that he has MC tech in his deck. So
But normally Reno Lux would have MC Tech, but you're better off clearing the board. You're not that concerned about it. Druids don't tend to flood the board either way. So, XTP is saving Doomcaller, which
yeah,
means he's planning on using it to revive Cthulhu.
yeah.
Now, terrible spot. He's running out of gas, and the Warlock can just tap and tap away. Reno in hand.
Now the question is, do you play the Doom Caller or do you still save it?
I would have played it last turn, just to get a minion on board.
So he just armors up and then yeah,
Still being passive. So he's gonna use Wild Growth next turn to draw.
yeah. So that's 2 turns for the Taurisan. So it's a lot of.
Pugil can just continue to develop board. Oh, he has a Veclor, which means it is a Cthulhu variant. Notice that. There's the Crazed Worshipper.
There's the Reno.
And Druid's still in a bad spot.
gang boss.
But to play the 3/4, yeah, I would. The Druid MC Tex, it's not like.
Okay, there's wild growth
Right?
first.
But what else are you looking for in your deck that can win you the
Cthulhu.
game, possibly? Pose.
There we go.
Well, that was a very good call, Bjorn.
What else
A
are you gonna look
16,
for?
16
Is it enough to clear the
pose.
board though?
It was a 1 in 16th chance to draw Cthulhu. Amazing. Problem is with the Imp Gang boss, it creates tokens every time you hit it.
You can also
It's an
play.
additional.
You can play. Does he have PO in his hand? No,
He does not.
because I
Yeah,
was.
Shadow Flame.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking for Shadow Flame ammo. So
No, not really. Shadow Flame right now.
he can clear with Hellfire, but not really a good thing because Cthulhu would easily clear the board next turn if he does drop the Hellfire.
Well, we'll see. Well, if he does Hellfire.
He can kill the two with a Reno attack. So
Oh, that. Okay, alright, that kind of sucks. No, actually, it does not. Because you still have Sylvanas plus Shadow Flame. So you can effectively steal Cthulhu. And it also blocks the Doomcaller. Because not your Cthulhu anymore.
it's a Cthulhu turn this turn.
Probably.
Should be.
But again, it's easily punishable by the Warlock.
Yeah. He can just Shadow Flame the Sylvanas.
Yeah, and steal it. Why wouldn't you? And then the Doomcaller is immediately rendered moot.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the play.
Yeah, sucky turn. Ooh, Veclor. Really?
Really?
Alright. Alright.
He
Yep,
realizes the mistake now.
I bet he did.
Yeah, he could have just
But it's still 2 taunts to get through. And if you just go face, you can't be punished. Oh, no, no, wait, no, you can't. Alright, there's the Shadow
Oh,
Flame.
there's still has mana for it. And Doomcaller does nothing.
Yeah. Even if you BGH.
You're still dead.
Well, you can BGH and Wrath the 3/3. But
Nothing. That's not much.
Warlock still has call this Hellfire for lethal,
Yeah.
or even fancier, play Jaraxxus, because why not?
Oh, it doesn't go for the flashy play.
Flashy plays.
Yeah. Okay, so
Uh,
that's 3-0 for Fugo.
Yeah, pretty fast match.
Yeah.
Anyone else fighting today?
I'm not sure.